couldn't win it. I also would like to take this opportunity to acknowledge the traditional owners of the land of my electorate, the Balmain electorate, the Gadigal and Wangal people of the Eora Nation, and pay my respect to them both past and present. This land was, this land will always be Aboriginal land. Well, we won. That might be the end of the speech. We can go home and get a sleep now. Well, look, I just wanted to say a few words. The truth is, we didn't even have a speech off with one because we thought it would take a while. Last time it took over a week. But the performance of all of the volunteers, all of you that have helped make this happen has just been absolutely breathtaking. Everyone who worked on that Balmain campaign, I want you to all put your hands up. Everyone who worked on the Balmain campaign. You know, I want to acknowledge all of those people who have gone before us. We stood on the steps of Glebe Town Hall, where just over 30 years ago, the Greens had their first meeting, and it's on their shoulders that we stand here today. People said to me, Jamie, it's going to be so hard to win places like Glebe because public housing tenants, they say, oh, they always vote Labor. They'll never vote for anybody else. But we showed that when you care for people, when you stand up for people, and when you fight for people, they'll support you right back. And we won Glebe Town Hall. Because in this election we showed how our values and our principles, how they're acted on in the community, how we stand up for vulnerable communities, how we fight for the environment, and how when we talk to people, conversation by conversation, we can break the monopoly of the two-party system and change politics in this country. Back in 1999, I was the first Greens councillor elected to Leichhardt Council. And they said we'd never get anywhere. They said the Greens are just a minority force. Well, we're here to stay and we're here to change politics. I hope you don't mind if I take just a few moments just to acknowledge the fantastic work of all those, of course, who've worked with me over the years in Leichhardt Council and of course winning in 2010, which was an historic victory. We made history and we showed not only our state but around the country that Greens can not only win lower house seats, but we've shown we can hold them and grow our vote. And let me tell you, this is just the beginning. Just the beginning. Politics, people often want to talk about the campaign, and I want to talk about my campaign team and how fantastic they are, but I want to thank 4 people first, and they're here today. My mum, my dad, and my sisters. Because, you know, really, if your mum and dad and your family aren't supporting you, you're in trouble, aren't you? So I just want to thank them for the support they've given me tirelessly over the years, and I wanted to acknowledge a few key campaigners. Lisa Delow, she's been my campaign manager, and I've been an absolute job, and congratulations to her. And I want to ask, where's Adam? Adam, put your hand up. Adam, he's out back there. Give us a round of applause for Adam. to thank all the members of the Port Jackson Greens, the local councils, Rochelle, the mayor. I want to thank also our friends and colleagues who came from Victoria, who brought the best of campaigning to this state. I want to thank, but most importantly, I want to thank the people of the electorate of Balmain. I want to say to them personally, thank you for having confidence in me and the Greens. Thank you for supporting us with such a big swing. And I want to say to the community this, as you know, we won't let you down. We'll continue to fight against corruption. We'll continue to break that rotten political machine which has dominated both major parties. That we will work for public transport, for public education, to invest in public housing, to protect the vulnerable. And most importantly, we'll care for future generations. We'll care for the environment on this planet and make sure that our community stays green for the long term. Please, ladies and gentlemen, is to say I wanted to acknowledge all my parliamentary colleagues. Isn't it great to say all my parliamentary colleagues? You know, one of the great difficulties of being in the lower house is there was one Green, and we're squashed up against all of those Liberal Party MPs that have been expelled from the Liberals who have to sit in the crossbench. But I know now that worst case scenario, we'll have a seconder for my motions and Jenny will be sitting there with me in the parliament. You know, I'm sure you're going to see a lot of us in future. I just wanted to conclude by saying that, you know, at a personal level, it's a real roller coaster. I'm sure Jenny will agree. That, you know, it's up and down and it's incredibly difficult. And I wanted to acknowledge my opponent, Verity Firth. This is the second election I've had against Verity, and I wanted to acknowledge her commitment to the local community and to accept her my congratulations. Because, you know what, regardless of what the outcome is, we need a vigorous democracy. We need candidates fighting it out in the community, and I wanted to acknowledge her. But tonight, the night is a great one of success, and I want to thank you all for coming tonight. Let's have a wonderful celebration, and I look forward to a great night and a great time.